Rarely has a Nobel Prize winner's speech been so eagerly anticipated. Amongst the pomp and ceremony, President Obama knew he had questions and challenges to answer. A few days ago, he sent 30,000 extra troops to Afghanistan. Was the prize itself premature? Before he spoke, the president received his award. Just a few years ago, he was a relatively unknown politician from Chicago. Now he was emulating one of his heroes, Martin Luther King, a man of peace. President Obama did not duck the fact that he is engaged in fighting two wars.
Perhaps the most profound issue surrounding my receipt of this prize is the fact that I am the commander-in-chief of a military, of a nation, in the midst of two wars. I'm responsible for the deployment of thousands of young Americans to battle in a distant land. And some will kill, and some will be killed.
He spoke of the concept of a just war. Non-violence should be strived for, but force was sometimes necessary. Then, in a clear criticism of his predecessor, he said the US must abide by international law.
I believe the United States of America must remain a standard bearer in the conduct of war. That is what makes us different from those whom we fight. That is a source of our strength. That is why I prohibited torture. That is why I ordered the prison at Guantanamo Bay closed.
Peace, he said, could never be sustained without human rights. And anticipating his trip to the Copenhagen summit, he said caring for the environment was crucial to avoid further world conflict. Then, his overarching philosophy.
Clear-eyed, we can understand that there will be war and still strive for peace. We can do that, for that is the story of human progress. That's the hope of all the world. And at this moment of challenge, that must be our work here on earth. Thank you very much.
Many will say his actions have not matched his words. President Obama insisted his work was just beginning. Later, from behind a security screen, the Obamas were cheered by a big crowd. Some have criticized the president for his short stay. Within 24 hours, he'll be back at work in the White House. Tim Friend, Al Jazeera.